This generation isn't lazy, it isn't weak, and it definitely isn't beyond saving. The reality is that this generation is put in an environment that's designed to destroy your discipline. But then when we struggle, it's our fault, it's our problem. But the real problem is the world we've grown up in. For example, social media encourages you to compare yourself to others. But the truth is that's only one part of their lives. There's still so much going on behind the scenes that you don't even know. Before we continue, my name's Oren, and I help teenagers improve their mental clarity and build discipline through the Depression Reset method. Think about it, guys. You wake up every morning, you check social media, and then you compare your life to these people you see. But you're comparing your everyday life to their highlight reels. You see someone with an insane physique and you wonder, why can't I get this? But that person with an insane physique had to work hard to get that. It didn't just happen overnight. After months or even years living like this, it's no wonder why people struggle to concentrate and have lack of motivation. A lot of people my age aren't struggling with discipline, they're struggling with purpose. Nobody teaches you how to build confidence. Nobody teaches you how to build good habits. You are expected to figure out everything by yourself when comparing yourself to everyone else, when you don't even know where you're going yourself. You wake up, you go to school or work, you come back, you play games, you doom scroll, then you go back to sleep, over and over again, building bad habits. Eventually, you stop believing that things are possible to change, and sometimes you'll feel more connected online than you are offline. For example, me personally, in school I had very few close friends. But online it was a completely different story. For example, I'd come home, play with them every day after school, but only having friends online makes you feel lonelier when you can't talk to them. Guys, I know what your problem is. Your problem is you think, oh, I'll just start tomorrow. But then tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next month. Next month turns into next year. And then eventually you never start. What you guys don't realize is, you do have the potential. You just lack structure. What I mean by this, you need to build good habits that don't disappear when motivation does. Most of these habits are built through discipline. You need a routine that makes discipline automatic. Guys, your life won't change overnight. It will take the course of a couple of months just to change. But building these habits now sets a foundation for your future self. Guys, would you ever look back a year from now thinking, oh, I should have started a year ago? Or would you rather think, oh, thank God I started, now I'm in such a better place? One decision is the difference between those two outcomes. Guys, once you start making these good habits and start building discipline, you'll feel your confidence start to improve as well. Again, none of these habits will change your life overnight. But if you do them over and over a couple months, your life will change completely. Once I started implementing these good habits into my life, such as getting the right amount of sleep and spending enough time outside, I realized an increase in my confidence and mental clarity. Don't get me wrong, these are only some of the things I did. But they aren't the solution to every mental health problem. But they can be important parts of overall well-being. Also, people often believe that you need confidence before taking action. But this is quite the opposite, as confidence usually comes through action. And repeating the action enough times will build more confidence. Even just by doing something a little bit challenging every day, it doesn't have to be perfect, it will still build your confidence. Over time, you'll start believing in yourself. If you found any use in this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.